What's going on, y'all? I'm Czar, and in this video, we're going to take a look at mixing this track, which is a vocal and piano, using some kit plugins. So a few weeks ago, we took a look at the BB Chambers from Kit Plugins, their newest reverb plugin based off a reverb chamber in Blackbird Studios. And with the addition of that, we're getting closer to being able to do some full vocal production using all Kit plugins. There's still some I'd like to see, like maybe some more compressors, but we're going to use some in the Blackbird series here, as well as one of the core series plugins as well. The core series plugins, you've got the core EQ, core compressor, and those are just general use compression and EQ. And then with the Blackbird series, we've got the API, we've got the Neve 1073, we've got two Neve channel strips in that series, and we got the Mo Q. So we're getting, the more and more plugins they add, the more and more we can do with just Kit plugins. We'll take a look at what I put together here for this track. This is a vocal by Coretta King, and she's playing the piano as well. So we're gonna start with everything bypassed, and then we'll start processing this.
He wear no shoe shine, he got toe jump football, he got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola, he said, I know you, you know me, yeah. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free, come together right now, yeah, over me.
All right, so definitely here's some compression that's needed, and we'll get to that. But let's start with the BBN73. This is a 1073 style channel strip based off of a 1073 in Blackbird Studios. With this, I've got some saturation going. I've added a little bit of 3.2 to add some presence. We've got the high pass filter going. And I believe we cut a little bit as well. Did we? No, we didn't. Okay, so let's take a listen. Let's bring this in and take a listen.
He wear no shoe shine, he got toe jump football, he got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola, he said, I know you, you know me, yeah. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free, come together right now, yeah, over me.
All right, also adding a little bit on the top end for the high shelf as well. Just adding that, we can hear it's getting thicker. We can hear that saturation being added. Still hear some compression, which we're going to get to next to really get this controlled. A really cool feature on this is this master bus button, which is going to emulate this going through the master bus section of Neve console. Pretty cool to add, and really adds a nice gluing effect when you've got it on multiple tracks. All right, let's move on to the core compressor. Like I said, this is a general use compressor, but still has some really cool features. It's not a basic compressor at all, but I definitely like to purpose it as a general use compressor. This body is going to add some low ends, adding a low end shelf, I believe, post compression here, which I'm not really going to use for this vocal. But standard controls. We've got attack, we've got release, and I like how without it. You can see the milliseconds here for it, but we've got fast to slow. We can just dial in pretty quickly. And, as this does more, we have a crush as well, which is going to just really slam it, which is good for drums. Definitely not going to use that for this vocal. But also, I feel like this, as the more gain reduction this does or adds, the more color we get in it as well. But I've got this dialed in for this vocal, so let's listen to it now.
No shoe shine, he got toe jump football, he got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola, he said, I know you, you know me, yeah. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free, come together right now, yeah, over me.
All right, so I dialed it in to still leave the vocal dynamic, but definitely control those peaks when she's getting loud. Next, we're going to move over to the piano because we've got the BB-A5 here, which is, of course, API channel strip. We've got the 3-band EQ going. We've got high and low pass filters available on here, and a knob for the preamp that we can turn up and switch between mic pre and line level. Let's bring this in and listen to it on the piano track.
He wear no shoe shine, he got toe jump football, he got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola, he said, I know you, you know me, yeah. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now, yeah, over me.
All right, you definitely hear a huge change with the way I process that using the BB-A5 here. Now, cool thing about this plugin is usually when you see API channel strips, you either get the 3-band or the 4-band or the graphic EQ, and it's usually broken out into separate plugins. We have that all together in one plugin here. So here's the 3-band, here's the 4-band, and then we got the graphic EQ as well. Really nice to be able to switch between those all in one plugin. And again, we see this master bus, which is going to, again, emulate going through the master bus section of the API console that they modeled from Blackbird Studios. All right, let's add some reverb now. I've got different settings for the reverb for the piano with the BB chambers. Let's bring that in as well as the one on the vocal. And just quickly go over the BB chambers. So we got the selection between 3 different mics. We've got C24. We got an R88, which is your ribbon mic. We got the AKG 414. This is also AKG C24, which is actually a stereo version of the C12, which if you find one around, pretty expensive microphone. I think it's like $10,000. We can do it from the ceiling and adjust the height from that. And we also can put it on the floor where it was before. We've got pre-delay, standard control there for a reverb. We can do the direct signal, hi-fi, or PA. And we've got saturation as well, which is a saturation section from the Neve plugin, which is pretty cool. Low pass filters, high pass filters, and a 4-band EQ. And we also have a compressor and ducking that has been added to this plugin. So pretty feature-rich reverb plugin here. But all right, let's listen to this dialed in now with the vocal and piano. So now we're hearing everything now: the channel strips, the EQ, the compression, everything.
He wear no shoe shine, he got toe jump football, he got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola, he said, I know you, you know me, yeah. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now, yeah, over me.
All right, so there's a listen to mixing this using just Kit plugins. Hopefully we get a BB compressor coming soon. We can add that to the lineup. There is a Blackbird bundle that you can pick up that includes all of the Blackbird plugins. I'll have a link to that in the description if y'all want to check it out and learn more about it or pick it up. And I'll have a link to the Core series as well. I just showed you the Core compressor. We'll take a quick look here at the Core EQ, which is, I believe it's 4 bands. I think it's 4 bands with high and low pass filters. Yeah, 4 bands, and then we have a high and low pass filters. So really nice general use EQ there. All right, definitely let me know if y'all are using any Kit plugins and what are some of your favorites if you are. All right, if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate a thumbs up. If y'all want to continue to see content from me, then y'all know what to do.